Yo, yo, I'm back again. I know that it's been a minute. Um, but yeah, life been life, you know. Nothing bad though, but just trying to find the motivation to record and different things like that. I really been looking for somebody to like record with, and I think I found somebody, but we just have to get on like the same time frame. But just sitting here and just talking, I love it. But I also would like a different perspective and to hear from somebody else and maybe go back and forth. So, but I'm back. I'm here. And I also don't just like talking just to talk. Like I want to talk and like really say something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just talk about whatever. Like and it not be meaningful. Even though, I like having fun conversations and, we'll have a conversation about that. Um, but I mean, I was looking for motivation to record and today I seen it and like, it's been a lot of stuff with like Tory Lanez and Megan and Kelsey going on today. And like, that's cool. But I seen the story early this morning when I woke up. I hopped on Instagram and I seen a story about this guy who was the DJ for Ellen DeGeneres show. His name was DJ Twitch, so I guess his name is Steven DJ Twitch Boss. And supposedly and apparently he shot himself this morning in a suicide. And I hate waking up and like the first story I read is like something tragic. But unfortunately that's what it was. And that kinda, I'm not gonna say it messed up my day, but it definitely, like I had to kinda like shake that off in order to get ready for work, in order to get ready for my day. But it was something that lay heavy on me for a minute. And the first thing I did was I prayed for the family, and I was sending healing energy out to them. But the second thing, and I think a lot of us, we put ourselves in people's shoes, and like I seen him before, of course. Like I seen when like certain people went up there to the Ellen DeGeneres show. Like I never was like an avid watcher of it, but like when certain people went up there, I would watch it or watch clips. So like I seen when like Wall Street Chapel went up there, like that was super amazing. I seen when I think it was like Steve Harvey, when Jamie Foxx was up there, when Diddy was up there, and I remember the black dude that was at the DJ booth, and he always just seemed like good energy. Like he always had like a smile on his face from the clips that I seen. And then to get that news this morning about him killing himself apparently, and suicide, and it's just like it just struck a chord because it's like people be going through shit, man. Like, and I don't just want to make this a black male thing because I understand that we all go through things, but I do want to express my experience as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a lot, that's expected, and, we talked about this before about just, when black men and emotions, you know, not being able to express those things and not feeling comfortable or feeling, that you're not masculine if you express like, yo, I'm not okay. Or expressing like, yo, I'm dealing with some shit or crying or whatever. And of course, I don't know the full story. That's only a little bit of information that's out there. So, I don't know the facts, but I know, how I felt when I read it. And I just really just wanted to get on here and just encourage, you know, black people in general, black men, you know, if you are going through something, like, man, talk to somebody. And I guarantee you, like, even if you feel like, because I know, like, myself, like, I have a therapist, so, you know, if I'm feeling some type of way, I can reach out to her. You know, she's paid. That's what she's paid for, is to, you know, to help me through certain situations or for me to talk things out. But I also do understand that everybody is not afforded that, or everybody don't know how to go about that. Or some people may look at that as like being vulnerable or being less of a man, or, you know, we've been taught to like hold it down, and, you know, whatever that we feeling, we got to get to the bag, and, you know, shit like that. But I just wanted to encourage everybody, man, like, no matter what you're going through today, it will get better. It has no choice but to get better. And, you know, I don't know anybody's specific situation, you know, but I've definitely felt different emotions before. And, you know, I do a lot of things throughout my day to offset that. I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things throughout my day to feel okay. So whether that is therapy, whether that is making my bed, like something as simple as that, like makes you feel accomplished. You know, if that is, you know, meditating, if that is doing yoga, that's going to the gym, or if that's just like talking to somebody, like, you know, a lot of times I think that we can be in our head, and, you know, we might have a lot of stuff that's going on up there. And, you know, and I know, like myself, I don't like to be a burden to nobody. So I don't like to call nobody with bad news. I don't like to call nobody with my issues or with my problems. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of us like that feel like that. But people would definitely rather hear your issues and hear what's going on than not hearing from you again. Like, seriously. And I got to thinking about, you know, different people in my life and different things that I know, like, people are dealing with. And I have to do a better job, you know, of reaching out to people. You know, especially, you know, your fun friend, your laughing friend, your friends that you can call with your problems, or, you know, your friend that's always in a good mood. Like, you got to check on them too, because they be dealing with stuff. And, like, you know, being upbeat, being happy, exuberating, you know, certain energies, unfortunately, can be like a trauma response as well, you know. So you definitely just gotta be careful and just handle people fragilely, because you never know what nobody's going through, man. And that's a very sad situation. And I haven't even really even read up on it, you know, to see what took in place or what they discovered. But I just seen that headline, and I seen the clips of the dude, and I'm just like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. You know, and there's no telling how much pain, that how long that man was in pain. You know, in order for him to do that, he had a wife, he had a kid, he had, well, from what I seen, he had kids, and yeah, there's no telling how long that dude been dealing in pain, and, you know, still smiling about it, still showing up for work like a lot of us do, still showing up for our family, still showing up for our kids, you know, still showing up for partners and friends and different things like that. But in the inside, maybe feeling terrible. And yeah, that's the main thing. Like, yo, like, let's definitely show each other more love and compassion and empathy, because you never know what nobody is going through. And, you know, we all human. You know, we all trying to figure this thing out. You know, we all dealing with different things. You know, I can even say, like, you know, maybe a couple of weeks ago, you know, I was dealing with something. You know, I wasn't suicidal, but I was definitely depressed. And, you know, I've developed the emotional intelligence, and I've developed different things that I do, you know, to try to shake that off. And sometimes it don't happen. you know. And sometimes yoga helps, sometimes meditation helps, sometimes it don't. Sometimes if I have to force myself and I still don't feel good, you know what I'm saying? But I think just the idea of knowing like, yo, I can move past this, I can get past this. Going to the gym, if it don't help, at some point I'm gonna feel better. And I just want to encourage everybody, man. Like, if you're going through something, you know, check in with somebody. You know, talk to somebody. They would definitely rather hear what's going on than not hearing from you at all. If you got friends, you got people that you care about, check in with them. You know, and just spread love, just spread empathy. Let people know how you feel about them while you here. Let people know how much you love them. Let people know how much you care about them. And this is me speaking to me too, because I need to do a better job with that, especially with my family and friends. Like, reaching out to them and letting them know, you know, how much I care about them and how much they mean to me. And yeah, you know, I ain't gonna be long. I got a couple of other clips that I'm gonna load up too, but I definitely just wanted to put that out. You know, for anybody that is dealing with anything, I'm praying that, you know, that you figure it out. I'm praying that you understand that, you know, emotions are temporary. Happiness, all of that, sadness, all of those things are temporary. You know, and you're going to go through ups and downs, but don't give up, you know, and understand that there's people out here that love you, that care about you, that want the best for you, that will be devastated if something happened to you. And I just wanted to put that message out there, man. I hope that y'all are thriving. Oh, I know that this is a holiday season, and it's supposed to be a joyous time, but it also can be, you know, a stressful time, and also can be a time of depression, you know, whether you lost somebody or whatever the situation is. You know, people feel different things around this time. So I just want to encourage y'all and let y'all know that y'all are loved. I want to let y'all know that no matter what you're going through, you can always get up out of that. You can always get to the next step. Like, whatever you're dealing with, it's only temporary. And I know it may not feel like that in the moment. I get it and I understand, but in reality, it's only temporary. And I hope that y'all doing something out there to love on y'all self, to thank yourself. I recently got into hugging myself, like, for real. Like, it's this yoga pose that I do that, you know, it's where I hug myself, and like, you bend it down and you hugging yourself, and you just, you know, thanking yourself for just taking time for yourself, checking in with yourself, how you feeling, you know, what you going through today, you know, what emotions are you feeling today. But I didn't want to be as long. This is only supposed to be a 5-minute video, and it's already at 13 minutes. And if you listen to my podcast or me speak, then you know I can talk, especially on things that I'm really passionate about. But I just want to encourage y'all and let y'all know that trouble don't last always, you know. And whatever that you're going through, you can get through it. You know, you made for this. And, you know, if it's a tough time, I understand, but, you know, people out here are dependent on you. They're dependent on your presence, and they will be devastated if something happened to you. So I'm sending you strength. I'm sending you healing energy, and I'm hoping that you find a way, you know, to make it through whatever your situation is. Peace.